Yay! You everybody, it's your boy LPE Pro. Welcome to another beautiful, lovely reaction for you guys. And today, guys, we're actually the big question in every Muslim in the world right now. When exactly is Laylatul Qadr? Now, according to my knowledge, to what I know, that is Laylatul Qadr is in the last 10 days of Ramadan. There is no specific date for it because so that people can actually work harder, you know. All the 10 days they can earn more, because if it had a specific date, you know, people then will just relax and just wait for that day and they would work hard on that particular day. But maybe this video is going to give us a little bit more, because I'm not that of a sheikh, let's say. I have my education, but it's not as big as what is about to be provided here. So maybe you know something, maybe you don't, but stick around and yeah, maybe you can learn something, guys. That's how this world rolls, you know. You get to learn something every single day. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, guys, and go check this video out so that you can support the dude. The link will be down in the description, guys. You can click the first link and you can go check it out there. If you have any suggestions, ladies and gentlemen, any suggestion to react to, make sure to comment in the comment section, that is. And yeah, check out my gaming channel, guys. I post tons of games there, like, regularly, and you guys are not going to check out. I don't know what's the problem. Anyways, guys, let's get down to this. So yeah.
So the last 10 nights, as we said,
our
Prophet would do i'tikaf primarily because he wanted to maximize on finding Laylatul Qadr. And we all know as well that it is not just the last 10, but especially the odd of the last 10. That our Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith in Bukhari, that find Laylatul Qadr in the odd of the last 10 of Ramadan. And so 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. And of these three, in particular the final nights, of these 5 nights, in particular the final nights,
I didn't know about
Prophet
this.
ﷺ said that try to find Laylatul Qadr on the 29th and the 27th and the 25th. So then in one hadith he narrated down even more to those three. And then of those three, the one that has the most probability is, of course, the night of the 27th. And this is authentically mentioned in one hadith in Sahih Muslim, that our Prophet ﷺ said, Laylatul Qadr is the Layla of 27. It is the night of the 27th. Laylatul Qadr is the night of the 27th. Now there's a long discussion in the classical books about which night is Laylatul Qadr, and in the end we do not know for sure.
Exactly, no one knows for sure except Allah.
And after that is 29 and 25. And then after that is all of the odd nights. And then after that is all of the last 10 nights. And subhanAllah, it's only 10 nights, and of them especially 5. So if you knew, you would get so much reward. Wallahi, if I told you that somebody's giving $10,000 for somebody who does something every night for 10 nights, we would all do it. We would all do it. $10,000 is what compared to a lifetime of worship. So these are the 10 nights of ibadah. These are the 10 nights we do whatever we can. And no doubt 27th is the greatest candidate. But wallahi, how lazy is the one who only chooses 27th and then does nothing on the other nights. Yes, do the most on the 27th. Nobody's saying that. Especially if you're working every day and you can only take one day off, let's say, or maybe change your schedule one day. No doubt, make that the 27th night that you can worship. But the other nights, do whatever you can do to squeeze an extra amount of worship at night, and especially on the odd nights. And by the way, some ulama have said that 27th is the greatest candidate for other reasons as well. For example, it is mentioned from Ibn Abbas that he said Allah created 7 heavens and Allah created 7 earths, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created or made the tawaf 7, and He made the sa'i 7, and He made the throwing of the jamarat 7. And so Laylatul Qadr is also on the 27th. So Ibn Abbas, who is the greatest scholar of the Sahaba, he would be categorical. Laylatul Qadr is on the 27th. But that's an opinion
of a companion,
and we respect it. But it doesn't become the final opinion. Some have even given a very mystical interpretation, nothing wrong with saying it, and that is that if you read Surah Al-Qadr, in أنزلنا في ليلة القدر, that the 27th word in Laylatul Qadr is fiha, on that night. So it is as if, this is a mystical interpretation, on the 27th, fiha, on that night. The 27th word, if you count it, inna anzalna, if you count 27, you will.
I didn't know that, guys. Oh my God. Hope you learned something here today.
Nonetheless, out of all of the days, 27th is indeed the greatest day. And and of course there's the opinion that must be said as well, that some ulama say Laylatul Qadr changes from year to year. And there seems to be good evidence for this, that in one year it might be the 27th, the next year might be the 29th, then it might be the 25th. So Allah varies it throughout the year so that people show their enthusiasm in different Ramadans, different years, and Allah knows best. In the end of the day, seriously, it's 10 nights of those.
Yeah, it's just 10 nights. Just
really, we should
check the
try our best to
baseline.
worship
10
Allah
nights. 10
Ta'ala
nights.
on all of those nights.
Well, guys, now you know something now, don't you? Basically, the best advice I can give you, just take the 10 nights, you know, all of the 10 nights. Just worship the whole month. I mean, what is the problem? This is the only month in the entire year, ladies and gentlemen. The only month in the entire year. After a year of not going to the mosque, people don't even know where Qibla is right now. They are settled at home, they don't know where the direction of Qibla is because they've never ever prayed this year, 2017. So 1 month is actually nothing, guys, compared to our whole year. You can just take the whole month and worship as strongly as you can. That's the best advice I can give you. Leave alone the last 10 days. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the topic, guys. Learned something today. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs up as well. Subscribe, guys, and any suggestions in the comment section, your boy gets to them. And see you guys the next one. Peace.